Hi, I'm Mackey. Today is July 10th, 2017. My message today: why we should never put our hopes and dreams in corporate America. Now, today's message is going to be geared toward the new graduates, the high school graduates, college graduates, even masters and higher level graduates that are entering the workplace here in the United States of America. That could be in any field. There are many fields. I want to share with you a little piece of information and opinion backed by experience. Why we should not put our hopes and dreams in corporate America. Now, corporate America, that covers a lot, but I am confident that most of the places are the same. No matter what state you're in, no matter your level of education, the cultures are similar. I personally worked in the state of Colorado for 10 to 11 years, and I have plenty of stories to share with you, which I am going to share if you keep watching my videos. Why we should not put our hopes and dreams in corporate America. Well, there are several reasons why you should not. I'm not sitting here saying that corporate America is bad, because, it's great. It's a blessing to get a job. It's a blessing to graduate college and get your first job making however much money you're making, 20 bucks an hour, maybe more, maybe less. But you should keep that job, keep that blessing. However, when it comes to promotion, when it comes to taking the next step, which we all want to take, please try not to get our hopes and dreams tied up in chasing that carrot, because if you're a person like myself, chances are that's gonna lead to disappointment. The reason I say that is opportunity for promotion in your corporate environment is, chances are it's going to go to a person who is of similar background as the status quo. Socioeconomic class similar. Now, if you're a hard worker, you do a great job, you complete your work, you show up on time, you do the best you can, you're nice to people, you have great customer service skills, you have the degree, you have the experience, you've made the company you're working for lots of money, you're boosting their credibility. Now it's time to apply for the internal promotion for the manager job that just opened up down the hall. Now, I want to warn you, you should not get tied up in the fact that you deserve that position. Even though you do. Even though your coworkers know you do. They're not going to tell you that, but the numbers don't lie, the statistics don't lie, your stats don't lie, what you've done doesn't lie, your degree doesn't lie from whatever university or institution you went to, doesn't lie. But when you go to put in that job, when you go to put in that position, that resume, and you submit it, your hopes are high, you're thinking about that raise, you're thinking about what you're going to do with that new office. Chances are, if you don't feel comfortable in that work environment right now, if you have problems with your coworkers, if your boss hasn't been completely fair, if there aren't a lot of people who look like yourself in higher up positions. They're gonna find any way to give that job to another person beside yourself. You might not even get an interview, is how bad it is. Corporate America isn't based off of helping the people who barely squeaked in by the skin of their teeth to get to the top. Now, I just want to warn you to not put your hopes and dreams in it, but definitely utilize it. Take the step in life that you need to take. If you hate your job, if you hate it, that's fine. Don't do it forever. Know there's another way out. But when that door gets slammed in your face for the first time, it's gonna hurt. You're gonna say, wow, they didn't even give me an interview. Wow. Becky has got that job now and she's only been there for 6 months and my numbers were way better than hers. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, corporate America isn't based on numbers. Whoa, it isn't? You don't get promoted off of great numbers? Since when? Since forever. Now, hey, apply, don't apply. You don't know unless you do. But chances are they're gonna slam the door, smack that in your face, just because that's the way corporate structures work. Without the illusion of someone being shut down, there's no illusion of someone succeeding. Now, I worked in corporate America for 10 years. 10 straight years, 4 different educational institutions, applied for so many different promotions, and I may have gotten a couple of interviews, but I never got promoted. And despite having the best numbers at every place that I worked at. So I want to share with you, if you're a person who is entering the work world here in America, wherever state you're in, don't fool yourself. There is no elevator to the top for people like me and you. Now, be happy with the job. Be happy with what you have. Be happy with any raises that might come. But you are not going to get the title that you are entitled, that you think you're entitled to get, just because you worked hard and proven yourself. No, it's gonna go to the people, to the person that makes your managers feel most comfortable. The person that's most like them, usually. Is that person qualified? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe not more qualified than you. But just know that you should not put your hopes and dreams in there, because as soon as you do, you get crushed. You get the door slammed in your face and it hurts. I was at the Art Institute of Colorado. I did financial aid for 4 years and I had the best numbers across the board. I brought more money to that school than any other financial aid officer over that 4-year span. A lead position opens up. Lead financial aid officer? Oh, I'm applying all the way. Who else is gonna get it? I've been doing this for 4 years. Hands down, I got it. I put in my application. Not only did I not get the job, I did not get an interview. And my coworker Lisa, less experience, less education, but for whatever reason, she got the interview. She got the position. Her office was right across from my cube now. She's the lead. I'm the second best according to the upper management. Now, why is this way? It's not because of, there's several reasons why it's this way. However, it's corporate culture that has grown into what it's into. It's based off of fear. It's based off of not allowing people to rise. It's based off of allowing people who they like to rise as high as they can. But I just want you to know that if you get the job, be thankful. Thank God for that job. However, when you're looking for promotion, chances are you're going to need to look elsewhere. You're going to need to apply at a different company for more money, because it comes down to money. You're never going to get the title that you deserve. You're never going to get the supervisor position that you deserve without having supervisor experience. So, how do you get a supervisor experience? How do you get a supervisor position when you have never had that? Well, maybe you'll never get a supervisor position unless you create your own company, your own job, and put yourself in that role. But this isn't a video to get you discouraged. This is a video to encourage you to know what you're up against next. So when you go in for that promotion, remember, Blake told you they're going to slam the door in your face, and they're going to slam it hard, and they're going to make it very uncomfortable for you to even want to go back. It's just the way it is. But there are blessings, and you should be thankful for that position, because hey, you could buy a house. You could save up to buy a house. You never know where your blessings come from. You could be working in the same job for 3 years, purchase a house. Hey, the door got slammed in your face 4 or 5 times for the promotions there. You didn't get that. But there's other blessings out there. Your house could appreciate in value over the next 4 years. You could refinance. Take out $40,000 in equity, all into your pocket. That's not going to go on your paycheck, but you're going to have it in your bank account. So your blessings are higher than corporate structures and titles that they give you. You're going to get your blessings. You're going to take steps. You're going to get the new job. But you're not going to get the streamline to the top when you're a person like myself. So don't get discouraged. Know that the door is going to come slamming, but there's other blessings coming. And just because you don't get the job you deserve at that time, just know that your blessings are coming. And you never know. You never know what tomorrow brings. So a lot of people have probably already figured this out, that corporate America, you should not put your hopes and dreams in it. You know, it's tough because your title, your job, that's what actually makes you feel good about yourself. This is what you tell your people, your family. Oh, I do this. I'm a manager at so-and-so corporation. Oh, I'm a customer service representative for Verizon. Oh, I'm a nurse at this hospital. Yes, that is all great. Keep your job, work hard, do your best, build your skills, because that's all you can do. But don't hope that your boss and your corporate structure is going to recognize you for being great. No, they're going to recognize the people like themselves, the people that are fast talkers, the people that pretend to know everything, the people that don't solve the problems, who don't work at the ground level, don't want to get their hands dirty. It goes really, really deep. Now, I can explain 1,000 situations, but I just want to let you know that it's a fat chance when you're a person like myself to get to the elevator, take the elevator to the top in corporate America. You got to look around, you got to think of other things, you got to train your mind to understand that this job isn't me. This title isn't me. This is something that I'm doing to keep the lights on at home, food on the table, my kids in school, and I'm going to press forward. You got to have other endeavors in life besides your job. Maybe you're writing a book. I don't know. Maybe you have other business plans on the side. But we cannot sit back and expect corporate to do anything for us that's going to be beneficial. It's serious. It is serious. Corporate America is not built to bring smiles to everyone's face. It's built to weed people out. There are people rushing to jobs. Might be you. You could be rushing to jobs every morning just to get there on time, to not get written up. Hey, I've done it. I've had to. I've done it for 10 years. Get there on time. But eventually, you're going to get the opportunity to make a change. Keep working, keep strategizing, keep doing things that are going to set you up for your future. Writing a cover letter for a job that just opened up sometimes can be a waste of your time. Sometimes the job that is meant for you on paper, you have all the qualifications, it's just not going to go to you. Why? Because you don't fit into the socio-economical class as the people making the decisions. And that's how it is across all different categories in corporate America, all different types of workplaces. It could be medical, it can be education, it can be, you name it. It's a system that is not meant to help you boost your ego. My feelings are promotions are there for the privileged people to continue to promote the privileged workers so they can continue to feel privilege. The promotions are there for them to feel privilege. The promotions are there for you to get the door slammed in your face. 10 times out of 10, that happens. If you happen to get promoted, thank God. Right on. Get it. But try your best not to go with status quo. The little man gets stepped on in corporate. The person, first degree, first generation college graduate out of college, gets stepped on unless you know how to speak the language that they're speaking. Unless you know how to fake really well. Now, there are other opportunities, but I just wanted to share that people, especially new graduates, if you're just entering into the corporate structure, be ready. They're going to offer promotion and everybody's going to apply for it, but you're not going to get it if you're like myself. Who am I? How am I? What type of person am I? I'm a hard worker. I treat people with respect. I do the best I can. I go the extra mile. I get the work done and I bust my butt. And also, I do a damn good job. I get my work done. I set the bar really high for myself. So if you're in a call center, if you're in any type of corporate office, do the best you can, but just understand the promotions are probably not for you. That office is probably not for you. You can hope and dream, you can go home and you can pray about it, you can do everything in your power to think that, oh, I'm gonna make more money this year because I have my degree from this school and I have all the experience, I'm gonna go ahead and apply. Just know, the door will be slammed. And I'm not saying that to lower your dream expectations. If you are that type of person who gets promoted everywhere they go, this video isn't for you. This video is for the person who barely snuck in by the skin of their teeth, who barely got the job, who has 3 or 4 references that came through for them. But have confidence, hold your head high, have faith in yourself. Have faith in what you can bring to the table in your own personal life. Use corporate America as a tool to take steps in your direction. Like I said, I never got promoted internally. After 3, 4 corporations, top of the line work, top of the line resumes, top of the line feedback, what stopped me?